What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Real Talk with JJ. Saturday afternoon, fall time here. We got Frank's. We did a smaller walk with my buddy Pepper. He's aging fast. Sorry that I didn't get out here as much as I wanted to before all the leaves fell. I got a nice sunset going down, and the oak leaves stay on the strongest. And that's one of my metaphors for today. I always go to nature for a mental fix or physical fix or a place to get away from mankind. The oak leaves show strength, and they sometimes stay up there throughout the cold and throughout the winter, throughout the intense wind. And I sometimes feel like, well, I'd like to be an oak tree. Sometimes I feel like I'm a weeping willow or maybe a pine that bends and maybe just gets sappy. But the oak tree is really, really strong. I don't know much about wood, but I know oak is very strong. And I go in and out. Like I said in my last video, I have someone very close to me where it's getting ugly. And I have politely removed myself a little bit because of intense childhood trauma. But I do stick close in regards to some other people in the circle. And if you didn't see the other video, that's fine. Basically, I'm applying the best I can emotional intelligence with a situation where someone's very close to me, and I'm trying to prepare on when I get the call this week or next week. And I hesitate and I approach tact just because it's important that the privacy stays there. And we don't like, I find sometimes in social media land, people think they have to spill everything out. And that's actually a dumb move, because life is messy. Being human is very messy. And we all are going to be dealing with things. Sometimes it's harder than ever. My approach right now is, am I going to be able to handle it? How sad am I going to get? And I'll probably get a little more detailed because it's easier for storytelling in time. But the purpose of this video is, any of you, if you're doing well, enjoy that roller coaster. And well, I'm not going to edit this out, but the roller coaster of smoothness, hopefully. But I really feel like no matter who we are, we're gonna be challenged, and it comes back to the oak tree. So I try to bend with the insanity of winds and storms. Storms meaning conflict, life, aging, sickness, accidents, heartbreak. And with the oak tree, I just try to stand strong, and I try to gravitate and stay centered and breathe into the wind. And everything is always moving. This person, I kind of feel like it's an insane torture. And no one's winning at this. No one is benefiting from the pain that this person's in, and through friends and community and close family. I'm finding when things get really bad in some situations, people leave. They ditch. They want self-preservation. They've hurt too much. They've tried to reach out. And I guess what I'm doing, I'm reaching out in a very peaceful way, showing a photo or two of a walk, showing a photo of an animal or some nature, or a photo of my dogs, just to provide peace, saying that I am here. I'm not going to confront you. I'm not going to label you. And I pride myself for that because I feel like I've seen a lot, and I've dealt with a lot of interesting moments of toxicity with people, and anger and addiction. And everything is a memory. And if we can layer some positive basic memories, well, there is immense heartache. It's not always about fixing, it's just about shifting. It's about giving respite for someone that's in pain. I know for me, one day, on a much simpler level, but one day I had a really tough day at work. And who doesn't, right? I was driving home and I said, you know, I'm gonna go another way. And I went this country back way with beautiful scenery, water views, and that did the trick. Didn't fix any problem, but I shifted gears. I put myself in a different realm. And as I age, some of you might unsubscribe because I'm going to be talking a lot about dealing with problems, shifting gears, and knowing that it's not about conquering the problems, it's about using intelligence, looking within. What can we do to change? And if we can't change, what can we do to protect our peace? The emotional intelligence piece, I'll tell you, I've worked with society for a long time. That is the number one toolbox that's missing in many humans' lives. Being 54, but feel like 84 with my orthopedic issues, I feel that way. All right, I'm gonna get going. I have some other things to talk about in another video soon, so I hope everyone's well. Bye. Want to say bye, Franks?